deck is Vampers. So it's I think it was a 7-3 deck at the Pro Tour, and it just looked really sweet. I don't expect I'm going to like it compared to the other decks that we call Tier 1 or Tier 2, but overall it's got some cool cards, and just wanted to give it a try. Do like these sweet Champion of the Dust in the sideboard. Hey, we're still winning Nitros. How fun. Sand feels like a keep. Hey, George. How's it going? I think we're going to play this on turn 1 because it can attack through like a Llanowar Elf or a um, like Fanatical Firebrand or something. I'm struggling to breathe today. My allergies are absolutely slaughtering me, but other than that, I'm in a really good mood, pretty happy. You might hear me take a couple of deep breaths like that today because I am definitely struggling breathing. My allergies are just absolutely wrecking me. Nice. I think all the ones from the Pro Tour were really good. I think Cutting Nexus was really nice for those decks. Okay, so we play this, then next turn we can play that. I think that's good enough. Oh, I didn't mean to hit. I hit the wrong button, but whatever. Oh, stupid, stupid, stupid me. Well, like I just said, I wanted to cast the Dusk Legionnaire here so that we could play this Loxodon last turn, but I screwed that up. It's always fun when you know the right play and you still punt it. It's going to be pretty costing too. That was a bit of a tilt. I guess we can still play it, so it's fine. I try to play a new deck almost every day. Be cool if this is when it becomes tapped. I think there used to be one that said when it become tapped. It was a really goofy mistake by me, but turns out to be okay. So start with you. Let's play you, and then you. Okay, we'll play you then. Can trade with this, but we had to have the white mana. Okay, it's cool. I thought there used to be one. I just wasn't exactly sure. We put about 1,000,000 power in play though. Gonna try to fade 6 mana, so we gotta try to get this game over with in basically 2 attacks. Might be hard. That's gonna be really hard. It might work out for us though, and they might not have the land, or one of them might be a shock land. If one of them's a shock land, I think it's good enough. We're going down to 7 here, so next turn, even if they go up to 9, we're still attacking for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like I was saying, a shock land might be enough to win us a game if that's all they have. We'll have to see. Well, this card's good, assuming they don't have the answer. Makes the finality not good. Cast down gets rid of a blocker. I guess they block before they cast down. Cast down still does 1 damage to them. So they have to do some blocking here, but no matter what, 6 damage is getting through. Because they have to block a 2-1 no matter what, so no matter what, we get to ping 1 more damage. And that was easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. This might be something we're interested in here. These also might be something we're interested in here. In general, I generally don't like conclaves in a match like this. Can currently fit 4 of these in. Is this card just not that good? Whenever anything attacks. I don't think things on the ground do a whole lot. Could just be these conquistadors. We get 1 card back. I actually think this Unbreakable formation is very good. Yeah, this hand seems like another easy keep. We have lands, we have an answer to a Wild Growth Walker. We got some card draw. I feel like this is going to be one of those matches that we just lose. Guess I get 2 points of damage in. Ooh, Hostage Taker is good. Oh, they don't have the land. Oh, they don't want the Hostage Taker. That's weird. Must mean they have a bunch of them. Ripperoonie. That's cool. Guess we'll play this one. The thing with the 1-drops is, but they have like 12 pretty early plays that just kill the 1-drops. Just feels like they never do damage. They don't with Red Deck Winds, and Red Deck Winds has a crap ton more removal than this deck, so... I would imagine they don't in this deck either. The game being extended doesn't seem very good for us either. Just remove those. Try it again, I guess. I sadly think it's good enough to keep. I would love to mulligan this hand, but I think it's just good enough to keep. Maybe it's not because we don't have a removal spell. Maybe I'm just crazy. There's not that many removal spells in the deck, though. It's kind of a good draw. Ah, find lands. Opponent did not find lands. Disappointed. We also did not find lands. Like the two very things we needed here. Yeah, find lands. That way you can't block well. Nice. Well, we got what we wanted that time. Do I care if one of these trade with that? I don't think I do. I didn't need to play that land pre-combat. I don't think keeping a 1-1 does anything. We just have to hope that they don't have it. Because if they don't have it this turn, we'll kill Land War Elf next turn, if need be. Well, they potentially had it. Judith's kind of an interesting draw. They probably need to kill this. Which sucks a lot for me. Could just kill Judith, maybe. I'm supposed to just attack them all? Weird. What does the opponent have? They could have played a finality last turn. Now they're offering to give up 2 creatures? It's feeling like they don't have anything. Maybe they have a cry. Cry makes sense, right? It feels like they have a cry. They shocked. The hell do they shock for? They had a merfolk, they could have played it last turn. So is it just like finality? If they had a finality, they could have played it last turn. They're just planning on finality. It's a hostage taker. With a mana up for some reason. Why is the mana up? They shocked the play that, and then they chose to play a creature that they couldn't even play. What was in their hand that made them shock? I don't understand opponents' plays there. Like, I can't even piece together what I think they had. Which means my mind's not very sharp tonight, apparently. Crazy, though, right? Hey Reaper, what's up? Reminds me, I need to check TCG Player for something. Hopefully this doesn't pop up on the main screen. Hmm. One land, definitely gonna mulligan. I'm gonna keep it, but I don't love it. Do love that card. Chain Whirler deck's probably not good for us. Nice, nice. I need to start playing some more Modern. I really need to start playing more Pauper. Carnival? I'm glad you got rid of that before our Dusky Boy come down. Ooh, that's kind of a cool one. Have to be careful from the Chain Whirler, though. This deck's just chock full of removal. I guess I offered a trade. I don't know about real format, but I do like it. Opponent's not making land drops, so how do we leverage that the best? Don't really want to play both of these, though I probably could. That protects around Chain Whirler. And if they take next turn off to kill the Legion, then I can like Loxodon and cast down maybe if I draw a land. Or maybe just maybe Judith and Loxodon. All I know is we don't have to worry about Chain Whirler this turn. Interesting. I don't know if this is the right play for me. Phoenix isn't bad. They don't have a good attack. We have a really good attack. So we can literally just turn everything sideways, right? Nothing to fear from that. This is probably going to die this turn. I don't think I care. I think we decimate enough of their board that it's okay. And we might end up protecting it with the cast down in the end, but I'm more likely going to take the egg token out. More than likely. They block in certain manners, though. I could even see myself playing the hierarch off of this. Sure. Alright, pretty fine with all of that. Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say I'm pretty fine with all of that. Okay. Well, if they're playing the more brain farting on his name, Jody Keefe, that's his name. If they're playing more the build that is more like his than Lyra's, or a especially big game, because there was no contempts or anything in that build of the deck. Also think this is a pretty big game. If we're bringing in the Lyra, I'm probably bringing in this. I kind of think I want the removal as well. Very similar to last game. Though, removal might just be worse than Conclaves. Maybe these are better than Rando X ones. Rando X ones don't seem particularly good versus the Chain Whirler deck, right? You just cut all 8 X ones. I wonder how that would work out. Hey, Sean, thank you very much. Yes, I know Legion's Landing's still an 8 or X1, but and I know that's still an X1. Is this too few creatures? We're down to 25 creatures like this. I'm gonna try it. I might be trying too controlling, but on the play I'll go back to the other and see how it works out. No. Alright, I think this hand's better. I don't want that. Good guy Sean coming into the chat. I still have 25 creatures, so I think it's a little unusual that we don't have creatures here. Didn't get rid of them all, and we have 29 if you count the Legion's Landings. Don't really care if they Chain Whirler this. I think there's only 22 lands. So this is a lot of lands. Yeah, I've not got to read your reply yet, Sean, about what the token or whatever it was that you were talking about was. Yes, I'm going to play this. I speed that clock up. And by speed that clock up, I mean get a removal out of their hand. Rekindling Phoenix? Not Rekindling Phoenix. Alright, well, we'll cast down that. Guess we draw a 5-drop. It's not a 5-drop. Boo. Boo. I think my Twitch Prime's actually up as well. Getting nowhere and getting there fast. It's the fave. Probably just block if given opportunity. Not given opportunity. Rip. Something that's good enough to binding. And my life total's low enough now where I don't think I have a choice. Hey, James of Wrath. Thank you very much. I done that in the wrong... I clicked the wrong ones, wasn't paying attention. Kind of mentally checked out of this game because I think I'm dead anyway. But that was a pretty big mistake. Yeah, I meant to binding that. Ugh. Pretty big mistake. I could have potentially still been in this game. I want to go back for these. They really don't feel very good, do they? Alright. I'll meet in the middle. Yeah, there's a chance that I punted that last game. Oh, that's your other account? I'm pretty sure I should have knew that, but didn't know that. A good chance I just made an error there, even. I'd have an interesting choice next turn. On whether we play the Legion's Landing pre-combat or not. Can assume that they're going to use a removal spell to stop us from flipping this. Okay, well, never mind. Easy decision then. Decisions stop being hard and start getting real. We died a Conclave or Fiery Cannonade pretty hard, but I don't think that's something we can play around. I think that's just something that's going to beat us. 21, yeah. Getting there. Like I said, I think that's just card that's just going to beat us here. I don't think I can play around it. In any meaningful manner, anyway. It's kind of what our deck does. It goes wide. If we don't go wide, we're just going to lose those 1-for-1 removal spells and chain whirlers and stuff. You could argue that I didn't have to play this card, but you could also argue that keeping that in my hand wouldn't have affected the outcome of the game. Guess I should play this one. This feels like a nightmare matchup. Oh, that's really nice. I apologize that I've gotten so far behind on my videos then. I'm definitely like 3 days behind on my videos. I appreciate it. Thank you. I did a lot of losing in those 3 days too. Alright. We done so. Well, we lost that match about as easily as we won match 1. Polarizing matchups. We also dodged finality in game 1, or round 1. Cannonade's a beast versus a deck like this. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, wow, I put an ugly duress in my deck. I deserve to lose. Wah, 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 wah. Let's fix that in case we ever play this deck again. Yeah. Back to our matches. Still winning dash rows though, that's nice. We can do better. JK, maybe we can't do better. Best duress, yeah. Gotta get those Urza, I think Saga duresses? I think they're Saga. It looks so weird with the new art frame, or the new card frame like on the arena promos. I guess Marvin or whatever it's called would be well, not now. Would have been a good draw. Let's say we're SOL right now. That's Jade Light. They shocked. I don't think killing that gets us back in the game. Maybe next turn we can kill it and play another Loxodon or something. But this forces them to kill the Loxodon to attack with this. I'm not sure their life total matters at all. We're dead. What could we possibly do? casting this and killing this. If they have absolutely nothing, maybe. Offer to trade just to try to gain some life. I'm going to block this turn either way, even though we still have these Loxodons in our hand. Has this red line always been here? Or is this new? I don't recall this red line before. Can I turn it off? Yeah, I don't recall that red line before. Massively observant. Best streamer ever. You're welcome. It's probably been there forever. Wood block. I have a Vivian now. I think we can just move on to the next game. Oh, we got pretty smashed. So we're on to play. I like these. I hate these. Kind of like these. Kind of like this. Gonna get rid of some of the worst ground creatures. That would be these. Kind of want this too. Try this time, because what I did, I know we won the last game, but it didn't feel particularly good. It felt like our opponent just didn't do anything. Well, the last game we won versus Sultai. Hey, Albert, thank you to 14 biddies. It won't let me farm them anymore. It aggravates me. All I want to do is farm them, and it won't let me. Ever. $15. There might be some background noise. I'm going to check something real quick. I apologize if there's background noise. But yeah, it just will not let me. I don't know why. But you get ads still? Oh, you don't have Twitch Prime. That makes sense for getting ads. Man, I'm gonna get so annoyed when they take away, or when they start making the Twitch Prime users get ads. All right. This is a keep. Oh, for bits. Yeah. My bad. It is blue. It is my favorite. So whatever we play is very likely not getting to attack next turn. I don't know. I guess I would trade anything for a Llanowar Elf. You shouldn't get them in the middle of content ever unless the streamer's pressing the button. And if the streamer's pressing the button in the middle of good content, they're not a streamer worth watching. In my opinion, anyway. There's times to run ads, but not in the middle of content. Like, take a break and run them. Well, I'm going to assume that they have a removal spell here. Because I don't think they keep a hand with nothing on 2 versus this deck, so I'm not going to try to flip to landing. Just going to slam the Loxodon and assume it's going to die. And I was right, they did have a removal spell. So I'm pretty excited about that. Unfortunately, it looks like they have another. And we missed our land again. There's just nothing we can do about this one. Would have played around it again if I could, but without lands, there's nothing you can do. Looks like they have yet another. Oh, that's pretty neat. So now if we draw a Maven, we could technically cast it here, but since it says non-token, we're just going to play this and get an extra point of damage in because of how they chose the sequence. Thank you, opponent. Keep calling this Maven, by the way, and that's not how you pronounce it at all, but I'm going to always call it Maven. It's probably like Mavrin. I don't know, but I'm calling it Maven. Redneck Fangs much excite. I guess I just pass here? I don't know. I guess I'm just going to kill this. This seems pretty terrible because now if they just have another hostage taker, we're SOL. They have a Krasis, we're SOL. We're SOL if they have basically anything. I guess I'll see if we draw a Champion of Dust. And maybe a miracle will happen. Down to 2 cards. Still not sure what we could even have here to get back into this game. Alright, that one's enough. Them gaining another 12 lives too much. Alright, might be a short stream. I guess it's not that short. We've played 49 minutes and we have at least one more match to go. I like this deck, but it's definitely seeming inconsistent. This is the 3rd hand in 4 matches where we've just had 2 buddy lands. I'm going to keep this one because we're on the draw, but I probably shouldn't. Feels like it's the 3rd Sultai match, too. I think we got paired versus 4 bad matches. I think you play this deck because you want to get paired versus like mono whites and mono blues. Don't know that it's Sultai just because we see a basic force. In fact, because it's a basic force, it's probably not Sultai, but it's like much more likely to be something else. Oh, Smurfolk, yeah. Okay. I don't know how this match goes. They're probably a favorite. I think they're supposed to beat other aggressive decks, but I don't know that well enough to say it as a fact. Probably depends on if they have deep root water. They do. We have a really good hand though. They don't have much interaction. Oh wow. Definitely playing this. Then deciding if I care enough to play the Hierarch. I don't think I care enough to play the Hierarch here. I think I would rather just get in for 7 damage while the coast is clear and flip the Legion's Landing. Play an additional creature. See if we can find another Lord, and we did. Kinda just running away with this game now. Doesn't take much for them to go really wide though. Be nice to draw our one of cast down or a conclave. We can get this binder off the table. We'll jump up and down and all around. Might not be able to attack on the ground anymore. Cast down still be good. That's not a cast down. They have multiple 4/4s, so I probably can't attack with everything. Oh, I messed up. I messed up again. I meant to play this and this. Punterino. So if I leave 2 blockers back and do these, what's the odds of them killing us? We block 2. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Even if they have another thing, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, probably just 14 total. That could be a game costing mistake though. Not having an additional attacker this turn or next turn could be brutal because they definitely turned the corner. That was pretty terrible. This being a 4/5 would have been relevant too. Because if I'd played this, I would have pumped that, and then I would have had this, this, and this to block. They have another Deepwater Elite, but at the moment they don't have a 4th land, which is great. They hit that 4th land though. SOL. They are on a 2-turn clock though, and we do have good blocks next turn. But they're like Fade Incubation and Fade another Deeproot Elite. And they hit the other Deeproot Elite. That could be enough to just win. Well, not the Deeproot Elite, sorry, they hit the other land. Try to hit something with flying. It's not flying. Yeah, we just need to untap without our board getting too savaged. Nice. So they're not going to kill our flyer now. That should be game then. Just have to not put this section in combat, and I don't think they'll have enough to kill us through this section. I said this section, but I clearly don't mean that. I mean this. I don't think they can win this turn, but maybe I'm wrong. Well, Judith makes it even easier. So now I can just turn everything sideways, and anything they kill is more damage to them. I don't even have to pay attention now. This should just be going on to the next game. Yeah. So what would be good versus them? Feels like all of these are reasonable, but maybe not good. Reasonable and not good. Breakable formation might still be okay here. I don't think this is going to be particularly good here, but maybe it is. Maybe just casting a flyer on 1 and this on 3 is reasonable. I don't know how to sideboard, or if we can sideboard. This is a card I'm interested in, but maybe not on the draw. See how many YouTube videos I'm behind on posting? I apologize if there's a little background noise. Yeah, this hand's a keep. It's not particularly great, but I do think it's a keep. Like, the flyers are very good. Yeah, I'm exactly 3 behind. Team Reclamation, White Weenie, and Red Deck wins. Try to get those up at some point during halftime tonight. So the Elephant Cleric. These are clerics too. I could technically call cleric with this and be able to play this. Should still give us the opportunity to turn 3 this. Probably what I'm going to do if I don't draw something nice here. Yeah. Cleric or Reno. We got a few good cards. We're going to need to draw, like, a Godless Shrine, though, or a Blood Crypt. It's not a bad one. Short. You can attack for 4 now. Oh, you can attack for a lot now. That's a problem. Right, we need a land. It's not a land. Well, I don't think I have any options then. By the way, does anybody realize that I forgot I could pay to convoke by tapping a white creature? Just want to put that out there. Forgot I could pay to convoke by tapping a white creature. So I could have another creature in play right now if I wasn't bad. Is that all my things being tapped? Are we dead? 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We are dead. Ah, at least our play mistake mattered absolutely none. So that's good to know. My mistake did not matter. It was a really embarrassing mistake, though. Not going to bring in the Dawnbringers, mostly because of Merfolk Tricksters and Tempest Merfolk. Oh, can't believe I made that mistake on stream. This hand's so bad. This hand is so bad. I don't know how I'm supposed to win with it, but I don't know if you can mulligan lands and spells in this type of a deck just to try to get lands and spells that you want. Maybe I can, maybe it's wrong not to. That's the broken one. They have their combo set up. Maybe we'll hit a 1-drop. So I ended up going with that one. So next turn we can conclave this. Can play this, and conclave this, but the damage is already done. We're going to get too far behind on this turn. Not super sure what the avenue to come back in this game is. Assuming that their hand's reasonable. Their hand doesn't have to be reasonable, but just making that assumption, I don't actually know how to come back now. And this gives them a loot every turn, so. That's a dagger as well. Not actually sure which one of these is better to conclave now. Not actually sure conclaving's good enough now. Maybe this is going to be a spot where we just have to play the Loxodon now. They have a Tempest and we play Loxodon, we die. If we have to shock anyway. We don't have to shock. Wait, no, we still die. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus the Tempest to make it 12. Yeah, we still die. Die to a Merfolk Trickster that way as well. I've painted myself into a corner. I'm going to pick this one, even though I don't know that I think it's right. I'm mostly picking that one. Because of the looting effect. Not sure what gets us back in. Still have 4 cards. So they don't have another land, don't have another deep root, then maybe. But I think it's much more likely that they probably just have a Tempest. And we'll just look for the land and win the game. There's the land. I don't think we have an out to a Tempest, so now we can't even think about Tempest anymore. Just to make any other play that we can at all times. We draw. 8, kill that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Whatever. Can't beat Tempest. Not trying to beat Tempest. Can't beat anything. Like, I'm just dead. Can't beat Cumina either. I guess we have 4 blockers if we do this. We're still alive for a Trickster. And that's Tempest. I think we got paired versus four pretty bad matches. But anyway, as in most streams where we fail, we play one game of Arena afterwards, so we will load up Arena and move the screens now and see if we can go tank off some rating with Red Deck wins. I have no idea what our current rating is. Not going to look either. Just going to play. Anytime the queue lasts longer than like 4 or 5 seconds, it's worth just jumping in another queue. Because of how the matchmaking works. It's probably Willie Edel, so it means it's probably Sultai, which is a pretty rough match. And we're on the draw. Keep. Oh. Well, I would have liked this hand a lot more if we were playing versus Sultai. Play this, smash this because of Wizard's Lightning, and then play this. Yeah, Arena's pretty sweet. Definitely a big fan of the Arena. Let's hope we hit a land here. If we don't hit a land here, we have to make plays we don't want to make. Yeah, I have to make plays that I don't want to make now. We don't hit a land off this, the game's probably over. And sometimes you just don't play Magic. Oh well. Oh, we got wrecked. And if these two cards are particularly bad, then maybe there's a miracle where we can make a comeback. They would have to be particularly bad, though. We see that they have at least 4 damage, so like we're at 7 maximum. And when they're not lands, so we know we can't win. So this game is now over. If they're like Frenzy, and they don't hit a land for 2 turns, then maybe there's a world. Or if it's just like a one burn spell and they draw a land for 2 turns, then maybe there's that world as well. Yeah, they're activating to target us, so we're dead. They hovered the cards, how you could see they were activating. Oh well, we had a chance. The only cards I bring into this match are these. I take out Skewers because I think they're awful. And I generally take out like 1 Steamkin. I don't think the Steamkins are very good at all. Sometimes you can bring in the Lava Coils if you feel like it, but I typically don't bring them in. Alright, we'll probably drop out of the top 100 if we lose this. Missing that land put us pretty far behind. It seemed to be the theme of the day. Oh yeah, I lost to Red Black in our stream earlier. I don't think the card was ever very, or I don't think the red-black deck was ever very good, though. Like, I think the people who played it were just running very well with pairings. It was fun, but just didn't seem powerful. Alright, let's play. Alright, we have to keep. Hand's not great. As you can see, we have 0 removal spells, and removal spells are about the only thing that matters. We also have 0 lands. I say 0 lands, but we have 2. Not a great hand, though. What's in their hand? They played nothing here. Alright, well, we don't have lands for the second game in a row. Don't love that block, but that's okay. Did prevent 3 damage, but any creature prevents 3 damage. And no magic to be played. Kind of a tilt. Had to happen sooner or later, though. I was running insanely hot. Second light up the stage. Yeah, I don't think we have an out from here at all. Alright, well, sucks to end the night like that, but we just didn't play Magic 2 games in a row and out of the top 100. But anyway, I appreciate everybody from coming out, and we're going to take off. See y'all. Thanks so much.